Well, hello there, and welcome to Forest Biometric Research Institute's webinar series. My name is Brock Purvis, and today we'll be looking at how to install SVS. To get started, we'll navigate to where our FP7 folder is on our computer. We'll open that, and as part of the download package from FBRI version 753, you'll receive an SVS folder. Let's open this folder, and inside we'll have a zipped file, SVS 336. To unzip this, I'm going to just double click it, and I'm going to say yes. Okay. And now it's going to ask me where I would like to place the unzipped files at on the computer. So we want to put this in our C drive and Program Files 86. So I'll just scroll down to Program Files 86, select it, and click OK. Now that the destination is secured, I'm going to have it unzipped to that location. 17 files have just unzipped successfully. OK. So once that's happened, we'll have the Stand Visualization System install dialog box come up, and we're just going to say next and next, and now it's going to go into C Program Files 86 into a folder called SVS. That looks good, so I'm just going to say next. I'm going to go ahead and leave the default of a new installation with example data files, and I'm going to just keep all of the defaults that are associated with this install. And finish. So SVS has now been downloaded and installed onto the computer. Now that the files have been successfully downloaded onto our computers, we need to check our environment variables. To do that, we're going to go into our control panel, and we're going to open up the System option and go over to Advanced System Settings. We'll select that, and we need to go into Environment Variables. Select Environment Variables, and down here in this second box, we're going to scroll down to SVS. Here we need to make sure we have a variable name of SVS path and a value of C Program Files 86 SVS. If this is not in place, go into this new and type the variable name in again as SVS path and the variable value as C Program Files 86 SVS, exactly as it appears on my screen right here. So with the variable and the value set, SVS should now be ready to run. However, there is one more step to take before we get to run it. What we need to do is to go back into our FP7 folder. So I'm going to just close this out. And I'll bring back my FP7 and back into SVS. And I need to transfer this FPS SVS Defaults to where the SVS folder is. So I'm just going to copy and paste it. Copy. Go into our Program Files 86. SVS, which is the folder we just created. And I'm going to paste this into this file. My computer is telling me I need administrator permissions, so I've got them, so I'm just going to continue, and FPS SVS Defaults is now located here. What we need to do is go down and find the default file. This default file is it's the generic file that comes with the SVS folder. And what we want to do is let's just rename that default to original, and then change the FPS SVS default to just default. The reason why we did this is because the original SVS default does not contain all of the species that the default library has from FBRI. Okay, with those steps having been performed, SVS should now work on our computers. To test this, we'll go down to this FVS run, double click on it, and say OK. All right, we've got a sample stand here in SVS. We can click next to see what it looks like, and it looks like everything is working. So in review, we've extracted the SVS folders and placed them in Program Files 86 on the C drive. We've updated the environment variables, and we've updated the SVS library with a new and improved FPS library. We appreciate your time and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.